Thinking Aloud. Conversations on the leading edge of knowledge and discovery with psychologist Jeffrey Mishlove.
I found was that there was something out there that was looking, when I say precognitive, it knew how we were going to respond to a certain incident before the incident occurred. It was certainly smart or sentient and absolutely in control.
Can you give an example, say from the Skinwalker Ranch study?
Oh, Skinwalker Ranch. I mean, there are so many examples there. You know, the book by Colin Kelleher and George Knapp on it. Skinwalker Ranch was owned by Robert Bigelow. A number of us were up there. It was monitored 24/7. I'll give you one example that just defies total description. We had instrumented the ranch. We had cameras up there were facing in certain directions. The particular incident involved here is I have camera 1 that happens to be looking at camera 2, both looking out. And the wires come down back to the base where everything's being recorded. At a time that we know, suddenly, these cameras about 20 feet high, something pulled the wire out of the camera. There was about half a roll of duct tape around the post holding up. That's totally gone. There's about a 3-foot chunk of wire that's totally missing. There's PVC down at the bottom that's been pulled loose and missing. And as it turns out that at the time of the incident, which we know because you had the daytime recording back at the cabin, the cattle happened to be milling right around that pole. The reason that's significant is we know that if anybody got close to the pole, they would be spooked and scatter. That didn't happen. So you have an incident that happened absolutely, in physical reality, should have been captured on camera and wasn't.
The cameras, as I recall, were taking slow motion snapshots once every second or so.
Second or third.
And so you have one picture where everything is intact, and the next picture where all the damage has already taken place.
You don't see the damage from the camera, but what you do know is that the camera the outlying camera stopped recording, so you know when that was. But then you go in and you look at the physical damage that was done, just no plausible explanation.
Okay, so that's one example, and
there are a host of those, and one of the points is, these things would happen. You point the cameras out, and whatever it is, control says, "Oh, you like that?" And it would do something just off camera. So every time we tried to set up to understand the phenomena, or you had something presented and you responded to it, it would change slightly, and that's the trickster component.
And in this case, associated with poltergeist-type phenomenon, cattle mutilation-type phenomenon, which you're suggesting are also related to UFOs.
In some way, yes. There'd be a host of phenomena. And again, the trickster, the control mechanism, this is where Jacques and I pretty much agree. There is something out there